Think you're part of the 7% club? This video contains the full answers and explanations to our most watched 6% difficulty questions from Season 1. If you want to test yourself first, the short version with no answers is linked below. Let's see how many you actually get right.
Number 13.
Only 6% of people get this right. Which show featured the character Michael Scott? Is it A, Parks and Recreation, B, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, C, The Office, or D, Arrested Development? Comment your answer below. It's not Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Even though it's a workplace comedy with a strong ensemble cast, Michael Scott isn't part of that universe. That show centers on detectives in a police precinct, not an office setting. It's not Arrested Development. This series is known for its dysfunctional family and rapid-fire humor, but Michael Scott doesn't appear here. The characters and setting are completely different from a traditional workplace sitcom. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not Parks and Recreation. This one tricks a lot of people because it feels similar in tone. But while both shows are mockumentary-style comedies, Parks and Recreation focuses on local government, not a paper company. The correct answer is The Office. Michael Scott is the regional manager of Dunder Mifflin in The Office, played by Steve Carell. His awkward leadership style, misguided confidence, and unforgettable quotes helped make the show one of the most influential sitcoms of all time. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 12.
Only 6% of people get this right. Which plant stores water in its stem? Is it A, a maple, B, a cactus, C, an oak, or D, a fern? Comment your answer below. It's not the fern. Ferns thrive in moist, shaded environments and rely on constant humidity to survive. They don't store water in their stems. Instead, they absorb it continuously through their roots and fronds. Without steady moisture, ferns dry out quickly. It's not the oak. Oak trees draw water up through a deep root system, but they don't keep large reserves in their trunks or branches. Oaks rely on the surrounding soil and their expansive roots, not internal water storage, to get the hydration they need. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. Internal water storage to get the hydration they need. And it's not the maple. While maple trees transport a lot of water, especially in early spring when sap rises, they don't store water in their stems. Their trunks are built for circulation, not storage, and they depend on seasonal moisture from the ground. The correct answer is the cactus. Cacti are specially adapted for dry environments and store water inside their thick, fleshy stems. Their ribbed structure allows them to expand like an accordion after rainfall, holding enough water to survive months of extreme heat and drought. This internal reservoir is what makes the cactus one of the most resilient plants in the world. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 11.
Only 6% of people get this right. Who won Super Bowl I? Is it A, the Chiefs, B, the Packers, C, the Bears, or D, the Jets? Comment your answer below. It's not the Jets. While the Jets did make Super Bowl history shortly after, their famous victory came in Super Bowl III when Joe Namath guaranteed a win. That legendary moment helped legitimize the AFL, but it wasn't the first Super Bowl. It's not the Bears, even though the Bears are one of the oldest and most storied franchises in NFL history. They weren't part of the very first Super Bowl. Their championships came in earlier eras and later Super Bowls, but not at the beginning. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not the Chiefs. This is a very common guess because the Chiefs actually played in Super Bowl I. Representing the AFL, they made it to the game, but they didn't walk away with the trophy that day. The correct answer is the Green Bay Packers. The Packers defeated the Kansas City Chiefs in Super Bowl I in 1967, led by legendary coach Vince Lombardi. That win set the tone for the Super Bowl era, and Lombardi's legacy was so influential that the Super Bowl trophy was later named in his honor. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 10.
Only 6% of people get this right. What is the name of Harry Potter's pet owl? Is it A. Errol, B. Hedwig, C. Crookshanks, or D. Scabbers? Comment your answer below. It's not Errol. That clumsy, elderly owl actually belongs to the Weasley family. Errol is famous for crashing into windows, furniture, and just about anything that stands between him and a delivery. Reliable? Not exactly. It's not Crookshanks. That's Hermione Granger's clever half-Kneasel cat. With his flat face and uncanny ability to sense trouble, Crookshanks was the one who didn't trust Scabbers long before anyone knew why. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not Scabbers, Ron Weasley's pet rat, or at least he seemed to be. Fans know Scabbers turned out to be something far more sinister, the animagus Peter Pettigrew hiding in plain sight. The correct answer is Hedwig. Harry's snowy white owl was more than a pet. She was his first real friend in the wizarding world. Intelligent, loyal, and fiercely protective, Hedwig delivered letters, kept Harry company during his darkest moments, and became a symbol of his innocence and courage. Her loss later in the series hit fans, and Harry, right in the heart. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 9.
Only 6% of people get this right. Which singer voiced Smurfette in Smurfs: The Lost Village? Is it A. Ariana Grande, B. Demi Lovato, C. Selena Gomez, or D. Miley Cyrus? Comment your answer below. It's not Miley Cyrus. Even though Miley has a long history with voice work from her Disney days, she wasn't involved in this Smurfs movie. Miley's major voice roles came from other animated projects and not this reboot. It's not Selena Gomez. This is a super common guess because Selena has voiced characters in multiple animated films. But in the Smurfs franchise, she never played Smurfette in the 2017 movie we're asking about. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not Ariana Grande. Despite her powerhouse voice and connections to family-friendly films, Ariana didn't join the cast for this Smurfs project. She's appeared in movies and shows, but not in this particular role. The correct answer is Demi Lovato. Demi voiced Smurfette in the 2017 reboot Smurfs: The Lost Village. It was her first major animated feature role, and she brought a more energetic, adventurous tone to the character. Many people don't realize she was the voice behind this blue icon. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 8.
Only 6% of people get this right. Which war ended with the Treaty of Versailles? Is it A. World War I, B. World War II, C. the Franco-Prussian War, or D. the Napoleonic Wars? Comment your answer below. It's not the Napoleonic Wars. Those ended more than a century earlier, in 1815, after the defeat of Napoleon at Waterloo. Important to European history, yes, but not connected to the treaty we're talking about here. It's not the Franco-Prussian War. That conflict wrapped up in 1871, leading to the unification of Germany under Prussian leadership. A major turning point in European power, but the Treaty of Versailles had nothing to do with this war. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not World War II. That war ended with a series of agreements, including the Potsdam Declaration and Japan's surrender in 1945. The Treaty of Versailles predates all of that by decades. The correct answer is World War I. Signed in 1919, the Treaty of Versailles officially ended WWI and placed heavy penalties and territorial losses on Germany. It redrew borders, created new nations, and set the geopolitical stage for much of the 20th century, including some of the tension that eventually led to World War II. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 7.
Only 6% of people get this right. Tom Holland began his career performing in which musical? Is it A. Les Miserables, B. Billy Elliot the Musical, C. The Phantom of the Opera, or D. Matilda the Musical? Comment your answers below to join the 7% Club. It's not Les Miserables, one of the longest-running musicals in history, packed with powerhouse ballads and revolutionary drama. Many young British actors got their start there, but Holland wasn't one of them. It's not The Phantom of the Opera. This Andrew Lloyd Webber classic has been captivating audiences for decades, but it's an opera-driven show. Holland's early career leaned more on dance and movement than soaring vocals. Think you're 7% Club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not Matilda the Musical. Though it's another hit West End show about a gifted child, it premiered in 2010, several years after Tom Holland had already moved on from the stage. The correct answer is Billy Elliot the Musical. Holland trained for years in ballet and acrobatics before landing the title role on London's West End at just 12 years old. The story follows a boy who discovers a love for dance in a coal mining town, and that same mix of grace and athleticism helped Holland later embody Spider-Man's agile, acrobatic. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 6.
Only 6% of people get this right. What is the smallest country in the world by land area? Is it A, Monaco, B, Vatican City, C, San Marino, or D, Liechtenstein? Comment your answer below.
Number 5.
Only 6% of people get this right. Who invented the telephone? Is it A, Samuel Morse, B, Thomas Edison, C, Nikola Tesla, or D, Alexander Graham Bell? Comment your answer below. It's not Samuel Morse. He invented the telegraph, not the telephone. His system used electrical signals to send messages in dots and dashes, known as Morse code, a breakthrough for its time, but still one step before voice transmission. It's not Thomas Edison, though he didn't invent the telephone. He did make major improvements to it. Edison created a better carbon transmitter, which made voices louder and clearer, vital for early phone networks. Think you're 7% Club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not Nikola Tesla, the brilliant inventor who gave us AC power, radio concepts, and even the foundations of wireless technology. Tesla worked on communication ideas, but he never patented the telephone itself. The correct answer is Alexander Graham Bell. In 1876, Bell successfully transmitted the first clear sentence over a wire. "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you." That moment marked the birth of the telephone. Bell's invention revolutionized global communication, paving the way for everything from switchboards to smartphones. What started as a voice over a wire became the network that connects the modern world. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 4.
Only 6% of people get this right. What bird can hover midair? Is it A, eagle, B, hummingbird, C, albatross, or D, sparrow? Comment your answer below. It's not the albatross, known for having the longest wingspan of any bird, up to 12 feet. The albatross is built for distance. These birds can fly thousands of miles over open ocean without landing, but hovering? Not a chance. They need wind, not still air. It's not the eagle. Though it's a powerful flyer and can glide for hours using thermal currents, it doesn't have the ability to hover in one spot. Eagles rely on wide wingspans and air currents, not rapid wing beats. Think you're 7% Club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not the sparrow. While small and agile, sparrows can only flutter briefly to adjust direction or land, not stay suspended midair. The correct answer is the hummingbird. This tiny marvel beats its wings about 80 times per second, creating a figure-8 pattern that lets it move forward, backward, and even upside down. It's the only bird that can hover in one place, often to sip nectar from flowers using its long, straw-like beak. Some species migrate over 500 miles non-stop across the Gulf of Mexico, making them both delicate and unbelievably tough. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 3.
Only 6% of people get this right. What is the largest country by area? Is it A, Canada, B, China, C, Russia, or D, the United States? Comment your answer below. It's not Canada, though it's the largest country in the Western Hemisphere and has more lakes than any other nation. It's still only about half the size of our actual winner. It's not China. It's the 4th largest country in the world, but its massive population often makes people think it's bigger than it really is. And it's not the United States, including Alaska. It ranks just behind China in total area, coming in at number 4 globally. The correct answer is Russia. Stretching across 11 time zones and 2 continents, Russia covers more land than Pluto's surface area. Now that's massive.
Number 2.
Only 6% of people get this right. Who has won the most NBA championships as a player? Is it A, Michael Jordan, B, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, C, Bill Russell, or D, LeBron James? Comment your answer below. It's not LeBron James. The modern face of the NBA, LeBron has 4 rings across 3 teams and an unmatched 10 finals appearances. His longevity is historic, but his ring count can't match our record holder's dynasty. It's not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The all-time scoring legend captured 6 titles across 2 decades with the Milwaukee Bucks and Los Angeles Lakers. Known for his unstoppable skyhook and consistency, he still falls short of our champion. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not Michael Jordan, though he's often regarded as the greatest of all time. MJ won 6 championships with the Chicago Bulls during the 1990s. His legacy defined an era, but even his airness doesn't top this list. The correct answer is Bill Russell. Playing for the Boston Celtics between 1956 and 1969, Russell won 11 championships in just 13 seasons, leading one of the greatest dynasties in sports history. Known for his defense, rebounding, and leadership, he redefined what it meant to be a team player. Beyond basketball, Russell became a civil rights advocate and a symbol of excellence both on and off the court. His record still stands and likely always will. Ever. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 2.
Only 6% of people get this right. Mount Everest borders which 2 countries? Is it A, Nepal and China, B, India and Nepal, C, Bhutan and China, or D, Tibet and Nepal? Comment your answer below. It's not India and Nepal. Even though India sits close to the Himalayan range and many Everest expeditions launch from nearby regions, the mountain itself is not on the India-Nepal border. Everest is part of a different boundary line in the Himalayas. It's not Bhutan and China. Bhutan is also home to towering Himalayan peaks, but the country's tallest mountains lie further east. The Everest region doesn't extend into Bhutan's borders, so this pair isn't the right match. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not Tibet and Nepal, because Tibet isn't a sovereign country. It's an autonomous region of China. So while Tibet and Nepal is often used informally in climbing culture, it's not the correct geopolitical answer for our question. The correct answer is Nepal and China. Mount Everest sits directly on the border between Nepal to the south and China's Tibet Autonomous Region to the north. Climbers can reach the summit from either side, and both countries recognize the shared boundary at the very top of the world. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments. So, how many did you get right? Season 1 is officially complete, and Season 2 is on the way. New daily questions, New challenges. Same goal. Join the 7% club. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.